Happy Friday, St. Paul's. Thank you for joining me. We've got two pretty important things we want to make sure you're aware of. One of them is not going to be a new thing for you because we've been saying it, gosh, for weeks now, but it's finally here, and we want to make sure that we do all in our power to make sure that you're here and a part of Trunk or Treat, and that you invite your friends and your family and your neighbors. As a reminder, this Saturday from 5 to 7 p.m., we will have Trunk or Treat. We are asking that if you are here to provide a trunk, that you be here around 4 p.m. To help set up. We're going to be placing all of the trunks and most all the activities behind the fellowship hall. And so we need you kind of here so we can get you into that space and get everything settled so that our guests and folks that come, when they arrive, they can park in the main parking lot, and then they can leave their cars and come down towards the main area. We're going to have lots of really great things happening there. We're going to have 3 or 4 inflatables for our kids to play in addition to the wonderful trunks that we're going to be providing. Lots of candy. Thank you for making that a priority and bringing candy to help out for that wonderful event. We've got some other friends from the community that are going to be here helping, such as our Boy Scout troop that will be here offering some snacks and such. So we are very excited, and we hope that you come and you enjoy the evening as well. If you cannot provide a trunk and you just want to come and help, please come. We need you. We're going to plug you in, and we cannot wait to get to know our neighbors and get to know the wonderful families that come and are a part of our Trunk or Treat. And secondly, this is super important, all right? I'm going to be saying this many, many times over the next several weeks, and this is the first that many of you will be hearing about this. But beginning in November, not this Sunday, but beginning in the Sundays that follow, we're going to spend 3 weeks really focused on our stewardship and what that means for us as a people that call themselves St. Paul's United Methodist Church. As a part of that, I need you to go ahead and mark your calendars for some pretty important things we want you to be here for. On both Sunday, November the 6th, as well as Sunday, November the 13th, after worship on each of those Sundays, so around 11:30 a.m., we're going to have 2 very important sessions explaining and introducing you to a tool that some of us have been working on for months now called a narrative budget. Most of you that work in nonprofit or have been served on boards, you already know what a narrative budget is, but it is my understanding that St. Paul's has never produced one until now. Here's what we're asking for you to do. All of you, not just membership, but those of you that are connected to this life of faith at St. Paul's, we need you to be at one of these 2 meetings. All right? What we're going to try to do is invite you, if your last name begins with the letter A through L, we want you to be at the meeting immediately after worship on Sunday, November the 6th. If your last name begins with an M through Z, we want you to be at the meeting immediately after worship on Sunday the 13th. Now, if on the day that you're assigned you happen to not be here, you can for sure come to the next Sunday. Please know that. We will live stream the first one, okay? So it will be live streamed. So if you are connected to us and you're in another part of the country or part of the world rather, and you're connected to this life of faith, we want you to be a part of that conversation too. So please know that we're going to live stream that November the 6th. After worship, we'll have a narrative budget discussion. We'll be able to have a digital copy to share with you all that may be joining us online so that you have access to this tool as well. We really, truly believe that this is going to help serve us for many months to come. It tells the story of who we are as a church, both in our mission and vision, but it also, and more importantly for this purpose, helps us understand where our money is at and where we are calling and inviting us as a community of faith to be in the future. So just know that that's an important part of any nonprofit, and so we hope that you care enough and will be connected and be here for those very important education sessions on both Sunday the 6th or Sunday the 13th that will happen immediately after worship here in the sanctuary, led by some of our church leadership. All right? I'll talk more about this, but as we move into a stewardship season, you will be receiving a letter from your church leadership as well as a pledge card inviting you to prayerfully consider making a pledge to help us establish a budget for the year 2023. And so we'll talk more about that in the coming weeks, but I wanted to go ahead and put that in your ear today so that you can go ahead and put that in your calendar to make sure you join us over the next several weeks. Our stewardship emphasis will culminate on Sunday the 20th with Thanksgiving Sunday, which I've never experienced here at St. Paul's, but I know is a very important and very neat experience, so I'm looking forward to that. So as a part of that worship experience and activity that day, we will have a time of consecration where you're going to be invited to bring your pledge card forward, and we're going to have a special time of blessing over our fiscal year 2023 and the gifts that you all bring faithfully to fund the mission and ministry of your church. All right? This Sunday is a special Sunday as well. Just as a reminder, we will observe All Saints Sunday this Sunday at 10:30 a.m. We look forward to welcoming friends and family members to be with us that have lost a loved one over the past year. It is a beautiful service. I was able to experience many of those in my time in ministry, and I look forward to sharing in the one here with you all at St. Paul's. All right? I look forward to seeing you all. Have a wonderful weekend. Cannot wait to see you Sunday, yes, but also Saturday afternoon from 5 to 7 for the event, and if you're helping out, at 4 p.m. as well. All right? I've taken up 6 minutes of your time. Thank you for hanging in there with us, and I look forward to catching up with you soon. Have a blessed weekend.